Ibon mang may layang lumipad. Before we begin, I would just like to make you all aware that there won't be as much content here, since when I looked for the sources of this work, all I could find was a music video containing the entire quote, and when I looked up the author, the quote is from a poem. But when I looked up the poem, there was nothing that came up. There was also this random poem from Lyric Limerick, but it's from Facebook, and that is not really a reputable source. And when I looked up Lyric Limerick, it just gave the Facebook page and the definition for limerick, so that isn't very helpful. So instead, I will be giving a presentation on the quote itself, instead of a literary work. Since there is not enough to work with, and I do not currently have the time to do in-depth research on this topic, well, let's just move on to this presentation. So let's begin with the character setting and plot. The character, at least on the surface, is the bird. Alright? That's what the ibon. Right? The ibon. If you look deeper into what it means, the bird symbolizes the Filipino people. Or more accurately, the Philippines itself, which is the topic of the what I assume would be poem. The plot of this poem, I assume, is that the Philippines is currently caged, something like something like a pet. And what the poem wants to happen is that they want the Philippines to be free, to be able to spread its wings, essentially. Moving to my interpretation, it's pretty cut and dry. The theme is slavery and freedom. Currently, the bird is symbolizing the Philippines. During the time that this was created, the people wanted to be free, and that's why this poem was made. And of course, that's what sprouted this quote, which in the end resulted in the people's getting their voices out and wanting to be free. Now, as for application, well, the quote is not solely focused on slavery and all that. It's also focused on the feeling of just being trapped, trapped in your job, trapped in your family life, trapped because of school and the overbearing weight of all the expectations of society, your family, and even your ancestors have placed on your back, The general feeling of being caged. As for the appreciation, the theme of spreading your wings and being free is a theme used in many genres of film. Take Lord of the Rings, for example. Frodo Baggins has been trapped by the One Ring for over the course of a good few years based on the timeline of the movies. And the entire journey of destroying the ring is a journey to escape from the shackles of Sauron, basically to fly free from the cage that has been given to him for the greater good. There's also Fight Club, a psychological action film, kind of, which depicts the main character creating an entirely new personality just so he could be free from the mundane life that he's always lived, and basically live the life that he's always wanted, to be different from his normal life. And then there's also the films that take other aspects of being free, such as in John Wick Chapter 4, where Jonathan has lived his entire life with little to no purpose, and then afterwards finding purpose, only to lose it again, and then find another one, and lose it again, and again. And then, finally, at the end of it all, he's freed from all his hardships, as well as life. As for other works, the most obvious one that uses this quote is Bayan Ko, Originally made by General Jose Alejandro, was then covered by Freddy Aguilar.